Heroic Coast reporters Arjun, Bhargava
and Heidi Travis,
reporting from the 6th World Water Forum. Today we're interviewing Mr. Charles Biney from the Volta Basin Authority. Thank you for agreeing to do this interview. Could you introduce yourself and your organization to our listeners?
Okay, my name is Charles Biney, and I'm the Executive Director of the Volta Basin Authority. The Volta Basin Authority is headquartered in Ouagadougou, and the authority is actually made up of 6 countries: Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Mali, and Togo.
Is there any conflict within the Volta River Authority of allocation of water?
No, I will call them tensions. They are not really conflicts. The tensions could be potential conflicts also, but at this moment, development in the Volta Basin is such that most of the countries do have as much water as there is available. So I wouldn't say that there are conflicts, but there are tensions, and sometimes some countries get irritated, because of flooding, and water shortage issues.
Yeah. What are your main sources of water, and how does it distribute throughout your region?
Well, most of the countries that share the Volta also have different rivers, but the Volta is very big in the West African sub-region. And if I may use Ghana as an example, about 70% of the land mass of Ghana is covered by the Volta River. So the Volta Basin is very important for Ghana. Half of Togo is covered, by the Volta, basin, and 60% of Burkina Faso is covered by the Volta Basin. So most of the countries in the basin actually rely on the waters of the Volta. Of course, the major source of water is rainfall, but in this West African region, not only because of climate change, but because of other issues such as rapid population growth, the amount of water per head keeps declining very rapidly.
Problems with electronic pollution in the river?
There are problems of pollution, but again, they are localized. These are localized in around big cities, in coastal areas, but the basin as a whole, may be described as quite pristine, because it is also very rural. But you do have gold miners, illegal dealers, also compounding the problem, which is actually increasing. Yeah.
What do you think the most vulnerable areas to climate change are in your area?
Well, the most vulnerable areas are the northern parts of the Volta Basin. The Volta flows for about 2,000 kilometers from Mali into the sea in the eastern part of Ghana. So the southern part of Mali, the northern part of Burkina Faso, right up to certain areas in Ghana, they are the most vulnerable parts, because these are dry areas already, and with the impact of climate change, the life is going to be almost unbearable, and the frequencies of events would be even more difficult to predict, and all these will translate into lack of water, increasing poverty, reduced livelihoods, what have you. Yeah.
Do you have recommendations to other river basin management commissions in the area?
Well, I must say that the Volta is quite a young authority. So really we are actually trying to learn, from the experienced basin authorities. Yesterday we signed a cooperation agreement with the water agency of Saint Normandy, which is in France, which is very well established and very experienced. But again, in the same vein, we also like to share ideas, not only learn from others, but share ideas. And I think one of our major concerns that I would say we always want to recommend to other basins is increasing awareness and improving participation of the so-called stakeholders. Because at the technical level, everybody knows what is transboundary water resources management. But the people that we are supposed to help, they are not, most of them are not even aware of our existence. And I don't know how we're going to help people who don't know us. So the letting people be aware of the attempts, and the fact that they have to be part of these attempts, to make them meaningful. I think that is our biggest recommendation that we give to anybody.
Do you have plans to connect with people right now, or how are you connecting with
people? We are connecting with people at different levels. The Volta Basin Authority has almost finished the establishment of an observatory for water resources and related ecosystems. And a component of this observatory involves the use of other stakeholders in the actual monitoring of the basin. At the moment we are doing a study to identify the relevant stakeholders for this. We are also developing a water charter that will define how we have to use other stakeholders. Again, there are also other projects within the basin that are actually using grassroots stakeholders to manage several parts of the basin, but mainly on pilot basis. Yeah. So there are different levels of engagement of stakeholders.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Okay, thank you very much.